The Huskers are hosting the Kansas Jayhawks and are not only trying to overcome what happened last year, they're trying to earn their sixth win of the season, which would make them bowl eligible. Back and forth ball with decent defense left much of the first quarter scoreless until Marlon Lucky threw a 4-yard touchdown pass to Mike McNeil. A minute and a half later, Kansas got on the board after the Huskers thought they had a sack on Todd Reesing before he escaped to find a wide-open Kerry Meyer for a 28-yard touchdown. The second quarter was almost identical except the mistakes that were made, which ended up with Nebraska leaving some points out there. Missed tackles got the Huskers in trouble as a Reesing pass to Desmond Briscoe went for 53 yards after at least 2 missed tackles. 2 minutes later, Nebraska was able to respond utilizing Chris Brooks as he caught a 25-yarder from Gans to tie things up for halftime. The second half was full of scoring as the Huskers took their opening possession after stopping KU 25 yards in order for Alex Henry to make the only field goal of the game, a 35-yarder. 4 minutes later, Reesing completed another touchdown pass, this time to Dexton Fields, 21-17, Kansas. This is the point where it became the Roy Halu show. He scored on this 10-yard run and then rattled off a 52-yard score after a Zach Potter interception, the first of which gave the Huskers the lead for good. Kansas responded with 9:55 left on a 7-yard Jake Sharp touchdown run, but it wasn't enough when the Huskers used a little trickeration by bringing Ndamukong Suh out of the backfield for a 2-yard pass from Gans. 2 minutes later, the deal was sealed when Nate Swift snagged a 14-yard touchdown pass from Gans to put the Huskers up 45-28. Kansas drove for a score with 2:15 left and then completed an onside kick to give the Huskers a shake, but were unable to move the ball and gave it up on downs. Nebraska defeats Kansas 45-35 for their sixth win of the season and become bowl eligible. Gans threw for 324 yards and 3 TDs, while Halu led the way on the ground with 121 yards and 2 scores, and also had 8 catches for 61. Swift did the work through the air, snagging 1 touchdown and 7 balls for 111 yards. Reesing went for 304 yards in the air and 3 touchdowns, and Jake Sharp rushed for 93 yards and 1 score. Nebraska is bowl eligible once again, moving to 6-4 on the season, equaling the record of Kansas, who with the loss drops to 6-4. For the Grand Island Independent, this is Denton Cushing reporting.